Yo, what's going on guys? It's Brawlhalla here, back with another Brawlhalla tutorial video. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to get out of gold, aka get into platinum. Getting out of gold is one of the worst experiences in any video game, but I'm here to teach you both the gameplay and playstyle side of it and how you can improve there, and the whole mental and mindset side of it to teach you how we can move forward from gold and get into plat. And you might notice, hey, you're a plat player, but I feel like that kind of proves and validates what I'm saying because I've been there before, so I know how to get out of that shit. So this isn't going to be like a Brawlhalla or top tier diamond player, or even like a professional player telling you, hey, this is what you got to do, and it's like some unrealistic shit for a gold player. This is the best perspective you can get it from. But before we even start, I want to make one thing clear. If you're mid gold and above, there is a good chance that you really have the skill to be a platinum player, but there's something that you don't know that you should know that does affect your skill. Not like you completely know the whole thing and it's just bad luck, but there's probably something that's a glaring issue that you don't even know about. So we're gonna go through those things, but before we even get into this video, if you want to know how you can get the Brawlhalla battle pass or Brawlhalla mammoth coins for free, go down to the description down below. I'm gonna have one of my videos linked. It's a quick tutorial, it's like 9 minutes. It's gonna show y'all how y'all can do that. It's pretty easy, pretty quick, but anyways, I know that's not what you're here for. So let's get into how you get out of gold, how you get into plat. So for this first section, this is gonna basically talk about your play style, some of the things that you may be doing while you play that are hindering your progress, or things that you should start doing to further your progress into getting into plat. First thing I'm gonna say, stop button mashing, stop sig spamming, dodge spamming, any attack spamming, just stop. It's not going to get you anywhere. And the reason for this is because spamming in general is just easily punishable, and it's very predictable. I mean, you can do it 2 times and after that they know what you're going to do, they know how you're going to play, and they'll just keep on doing the same things to punish you because you're going to keep doing the same things to try to hurt them. So when it comes to how you should really fight, I'm going to recommend 2 things. The first one being learn how to distance yourself, and the other one being to consider playing passive. Now you might be like, okay, if I make distance and I play passive, where the fuck am I going to do damage? So first, let's talk about learning how to distance. You might be asking, how do I do that? It's pretty simple. Just make distance. Just move away from your opponent. Give them that little comfort zone in that side of the map and make them approach you. This is going to make it so that it's a lot more easy to bait out attacks, to make them do an attack that's going to get them caught with their pants down. Pause, but no pause. You're going to go in there and take advantage of that. Crazy comment aside, let's move on to the second recommendation, which is consider playing passive when it's necessary. And you might be like, okay, how do I know when it's necessary? Basically, that first stock, basically whoever dies first, that entire time you were playing, study how they were playing. When the match started, did they immediately go for the weapon, or did they immediately go for you? Did they stand back? If they seem like a really aggressive player, play passive. They will always fall for it. Especially in gold rank, these players will usually get way too thirsty, way too hungry for a stock that they should know not to even go for at that moment. They just make their own opportunity, and it leaves them out in the open. Like I said, you catch them with their pants down, you take advantage of it. It's crazy, but that's what you gotta do. Now we're gonna talk about the biggest mistake that I see ranked players make, and especially in gold, and it's not having a main character to play as. Please pick one. There are so many benefits. I mean, obviously, the more you play as one character, the better you're gonna get with them. So if you don't have a main, look for one, find out who you're best with, and don't just, hey, I play this character a lot, so I'm gonna main them. Find a character you're extremely good with. That's going to help you so much in the long run. Switching back and forth isn't going to be any help. There are certain legends that I would say are better than others. It's basically personal preference, but you can definitely go look at other YouTube videos. I'm sure there's people who explain to you how you can get a main, how you can go about it, and give you some inspiration. But one of the main things you should consider when getting a main is their weapons. Me personally, I love playing gauntlets, and I'm decent with spear, so I pick Chun-Li, aka Wushang. You will never see me in videos playing as other characters. I do, but never in these videos because I want to give some good gameplay. And even though I'm not that great of a player, I'm gonna do the best I can. But yeah, Pick a main character. It's not that difficult. Like I said, you can look at videos for inspiration, just look it up. But now let's talk about knowing your combos and strings, and if you don't know them, go learn them. And if you need help learning, let's just search it up on YouTube. I mean, let's say you play Lance, just search up Lance strings and combos, Brawlhalla. There's going to be videos, tutorials for every single weapon, and you'll be able to learn there. Get that knowledge, learn how to do it, learn how to implement it into your gameplay. Once you're able to implement into your gameplay, you're going to realize the big difference that it makes, and this is going to be something that's going to help you for the rest of your, I don't know, Brawlhalla career. Maybe you're going to become a pro player or something, I don't fucking know. But this will really step your game up, and it'll also help you with this next part, which is reading and baiting. Learning how to read your opponent and learning how to bait your opponent. But first, let's talk about reading your opponent. Let's give an example of reading an opponent. Remember back when I was talking about how you shouldn't sig spam, you shouldn't do any type of spamming because it's extremely predictable and punishable? If you're one of those people who knows that already, you can read. You can read your opponent. It's just being able to kind of predict what they're going to do next and really adapting to their play style as quickly as possible. And the best way to do this is throw out attacks on purpose and see how they react to it. Throw out that attack again, and they're probably going to do the same thing, and just take advantage of it. Just throw out a combo right there and then. It's really going to help you a lot. Reading your opponent is by far one of the most important things in this game. If you have no clue what your opponent's going to do next, you're not going to be able to beat them. Chances are you're not going to be able to beat them. And if they don't know what you're going to do next, chances are they're not going to be able to beat you. So remember to also be unpredictable. Don't keep doing the same thing over and over again so that they don't, start doing the same thing to you. Now, when it comes to being able to bait your opponent, this is a lot more simple. Basically, for example, let's say my opponent's pretty far from me. I've built distance. I'll throw out a quick attack that I know isn't going to hit him. He knows isn't going to hit him. But I know that even if he starts running at me full speed, he's not going to be able to catch me. Even after I've already done the attack, he's not going to have time to punish me. And then I'm going to be able to have the chance to punish him, especially if he throws an attack. But even if he just puts himself forward, that gives me the opportunity to punish him for it. And one thing I do want you guys to know, try to know when you can and can't punish somebody, or when baiting shouldn't be an option. And also know when you're being baited. You don't fall for traps as well. That's going to be it for the play style and gameplay section. Now we're going to move on to, the whole mentality and environment you should really be giving yourself in order to actually improve at the game, and things that'll help you, not get burnt out and not have so much stress. It's Brawlhalla. You're going to have stress, but there are some things we can do to stun it. Before we get into that section, I wanted to say, if anything so far in this video has helped you, consider liking and consider subscribing. It helps out a lot, and I appreciate it to the fullest. If you leave a like or subscribe, let me know in the comments so I can thank you guys. And even if you don't want to comment and you just do it anyways, thank you so much. Anyways, let's get right back to the video. Now, when it comes to your whole mental, when it comes to playing Brawlhalla, the most important thing, take breaks. Seriously, take a couple breaks. Even if you feel like you don't need it, even if you want to keep playing, take like a 10-minute break. Brawlhalla games are only like 3 minutes on average, and so a break isn't really going to cost you much. Brawlhalla is a pretty repetitive game. It's a very stressful one as well, so burnout is going to come a lot quicker than it will in other games. I can play Fortnite for years. I can't play Brawlhalla for more than 3 hours. Like, seriously, take breaks. And another good thing to manage when it comes to your mental, it's your mindset, dude. Have a positive mindset. If you get shit on, which you will a lot, learn to take it. Learn to take an ass whooping, bro. I've been there. I am that person who can't take an ass whooping. I flip shit, and I know how much better I would be at the games I play if I were just a little more calm, if I just wouldn't take it so serious. It sounds rude, but bro, come on. If you're watching this, you're in gold, probably, unless you're watching for fun. You're in gold. It's not that serious. Right now, ranked is the most fun it's gonna be, so enjoy it while it lasts, because it gets a lot worse from here. Now let's talk about something you can do while you play the game, and it's just playing some music. Put on some tunes, turn on your Spotify, whatever, listen to some music while you play, bro. For me, it's helped, and I've heard from a lot of people they do the same thing, and it really keeps them cool, keeps it fun. You don't want it to feel like you're sacrificing, your grandma's life if you lose a game of Brawlhalla and you have to focus. It keeps you chill, it keeps you composed. It's the same reason people listen to music while driving. albeit you don't have to blow everyone else's eardrums off to do it. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video, but before you go, like I said in the beginning, if you want to find out how you can get the battle pass for free or mammoth coins for free, link in the description. It'll take you to a video I made. Quick tutorial, shows you how to do it. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching this video. I appreciate y'all so much. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope it helped you out. See you guys later. Peace.